How's it going, Minnesota? Welcome to this week's episode of Project TBD. I am up north in Egan. Here with Jake. Thank you guys for joining the TBD weekend kickoff call. A lot of fun having everyone in the room. We're going to try to bring that same energy to every single call going forward. I've got Jake here to talk about accessories with you guys.
Accessories.
Okay, no, he's actually here to talk about TV. So share with the team, how do you get those Southridge numbers for TV?
Asking every customer. I know everyone thinks there's a trick, there's really not. One of my most enjoyable moments up here was, well, actually it wasn't a moment, it was the entire day. On Wednesday, I got to work all day with Jake, who is behind me currently, and Lizette from the Egan store. And my goal was to come in and sell a TV. I wanted to show how it was done. And our first 7 interactions, we had 7 customers walk in the door. They all said no, every one of them. They all left with a channel lineup and a quote and everything, and I get them comfortable with that, but the 8th customer said yes. We got a gross ad and a DTV out of it, so that was the first DTV submit of the month for the store. It happened one day. 8 customers, one of them said yes. It's not going to be easy at first, but it's a very quick turnaround. If you are asking every single customer, every single time, you're gonna get so comfortable. You're gonna get bored with it, honestly. Your pitch is you can do it in your sleep, but it takes that repetition. Nobody is good at something the first time they ever try it. It just doesn't happen that way. It's repetition, repetition, repetition. And I noticed that they didn't have channel guides laid out, so that's a really great thing. I like to attach to every bill pay as well. You know, some people, especially when they're coming in, they're not, that 30 seconds is what they think that they're gonna spend at your store. They're just coming in to pay a bill or something like that. My deal is they need to leave with something. They gotta have something. You gotta get a hook out there. You're fishing, right? So just staple it right to the bill with a little couple prices on it, whatever they need. That's what we do. That's all we do, and it pays off every month, month in, month out.
Simple look at it, it's a numbers game.
It is.
So the more you ask, the more yeses you will get.
Yes.
You will get a ton of no's.
Absolutely.
Like, you will get shut down so much.
I love no's.
Yeah, exactly.
Another no gets me closer to the next yes.
Exactly. So ask as many times as possible.
As many times.
And then I think the last point, preparing your store.
Yes.
Just have those channel lineups so you can just slip them in the bag, staple them to the receipt.
If you come in and you see that they're not on the counter, you got to print more up. Do it right now. Get it ready to go. Be ready.
Last thing we'll touch on, double plays. Up here, CenturyLink. So you talk to them about the price. I'll talk to them about what they're getting with CenturyLink.
So when I came up here, one of the things that I was concerned about was I thought I was going to have to get people bought into breaking the bundle, which I don't have a problem with, but it is harder. I know people like bundles, they really do. I like bundles, whatever, It's just easier, it's all in one bill. They have an internet called CenturyLink. At Jake's place, it was 40 megabytes per second, 5 on the upload, and it's offered for $45 a month. Now, all the people that are green for Uverse, if you do a little quick math, if you do DirecTV and CenturyLink with autopay, that's $80. All right, the lowest I can get you with Uverse is $75. To me, you guys up here in Egan at least are green. That is great. That's double play city in my book, so I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things we learned about CenturyLink last night is that it's actually no contract, which is very cool. It's a $100 upfront fee. That's obviously not our lead to the pitch. Keep that in mind. I know a lot of people fall into that. Secondly, it's fiber optic.
Yes.
So that means you get a dedicated connection. It's perfect for gaming, for streaming. Adam has this tool that we'll link in the bottom of this video that you can put in how many devices you use, what you do at home, and it'll give you a recommended speed.
I have not seen a recommended speed above 30 megabytes yet. And just full disclosure, I have Uverse TV at home in Milwaukee, and I have 25 megabytes per second in my place.
Yeah.
So more speed. You're in Egan, which is not considered to be green. So
yeah, absolutely.
Throwing that out there as well.
And it'll always recommend the speed, but it doesn't say up to before it. And keep in mind, since you have a fiber connection, that's dedicated bandwidth. So you get the speed that you pay for. It's consistent. People pay for up to 300. That's anywhere from 0 to 300. And it's inconsistent based on what time of the day it is. So
because you're just sharing it.
Yes, and that's where the experience comes in. Like Jake talked about, we're helping out our customers by saving money. I believe in helping customers by saving the experience.
Yes.
So there's nothing like watching TV on DirecTV. There's nothing like gaming and streaming on your own dedicated fiber connection. You never get kicked from a game. You never see buffering, and you know that your internet's just going to work. I have dust on my modem and router at home because I never unplug it. There are people that do that daily. So All right, so that's the basic for the double play up here. I hope we see a lot more of those because that pricing is insane, and the fact that it's fiber, It's amazing.
I had a really good interaction here in Eagan. Worked all day with Lizeth and Jake, and I'm going to be watching them. I'm going to be looking for some TV submits on the market chat from those two. I know they're going to do it.
No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure, Jake and Lizeth. No pressure.
All right, let's get to the challenge.
Okay.
So 3 things. I would say first thing, prepare your store. So channel guides.
Yes.
I believe in bookmarking Portal as your homepage on
CST's right there.
everything. Yep, CST's right there.
Know the product, know the prices. Know the prices. You don't need. I'm not saying that you need to be an expert on the price, but you need to have at least a general understanding. I always tell people, set the hook. The hook for me is starting as low as $35. Now, obviously, most people aren't going to get that $35 plan, but when they sit down, the $35 is going to get them talking. And then when they sit down and they see all the benefits, all the channels are going to get for $45. That's our most popular package. That's where you're going to sell.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, step 2.
The ask. The attitude that you're going to get told no. That's not a problem. I love it when people say no, because that's getting me towards the next yes. Or who do you have for TV? Do you have any other AT&T services? People are not going to get mad if you ask them what they do for TV at home. Yeah. At any time, I do Netflix, Hulu, I do all kinds of stuff. I don't get mad if somebody asks me if I watch Hulu or Netflix. I don't even know what that would entail. Why?
Yeah.
So it's not going to happen.
Cool. Last one. This one has to do with GroupMe. When you guys get those TV sales, or maybe you're not getting those TV sales, don't just post the win. Post how many no's it took you to get to that win. So the guys in Southridge, they're going to start posting that. You're probably going to be surprised at 10 no's.
Oh my God.
One yes.
We're a mall
15.
location.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
we can get 30 no's before we get one yes, because we're a mall location. You know, people just mosey on in. Oh, I'm just looking. All right, well, I just want you to look at this TV.
The best amongst us collect as many no's as possible because that increases their chances of getting a yes.
And I want to hear the no's even if you didn't get a TV that day. If you saw 10 customers, I got 10 customers and I got 10 no's.
Yeah.
That's fine. That is progress because you are sharpening that pitch with every single no, and you're going to get comfortable at it. And when you're comfortable, you sell it.
Yeah, and you're asking. If someone at the end of the day posts they have 10 no's, I know that they're asking, and there's a couple other things we can work on, but at least they're putting in the effort.
And then we can talk about it. What'd you do? Why did you get those no's? What was it? Oh, just strong no's. Oh man, I almost had one of them. How did you almost have them? Let's talk about getting. Let's talk about closing it.
Yep. So take control of your paycheck, guys. Remember, that's one of our qualifiers. What we do this month determines our pay for the next 2 months as well. So let's get on top of that.
Absolutely.
TV. Awesome.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much, Jake. Thank you guys for watching. Happy selling.